For the past year and change, I've been making a game, Pilgrim unto Shadow, and now it's ready to share with the world. The demo is released right now, so check it out. But if you aren't sold yet, or you want to learn more, stick around. This video will answer all the questions you may have. So, what is Pilgrim? Pilgrim is a 0D action RPG with Metroidvania and Souls-like elements. Ooh, that's a mouthful. So, let's break it down piece by piece. Let's start with RPG. Simple enough, right? Pilgrim unto Shadow is a role-playing game, one where you assume a role, and one where your choices and actions inside that role matter. They will shape the world around you and the fate of those therein. Where you go, whom you speak to, and what you do will each impact your experience. But what will that experience be? That is where we get to action. Here, that means that the primary way in which you'll engage with those you meet is combat. Most things you meet in this city want to kill you, and you won't let them. You'll dodge, cast spells, and cut your way past those that stand in your way. But what will that combat look like? Well, that's where 0D comes in. Pilgrim has 0D action combat. Now, what in the hell does that even mean? Most games, regardless of their art or engine, have movement in two directions inside of combat. You can move around an arena, dodge, flank, or run away. In Pilgrim, that axis is restricted. We take the same perspective as a turn-based RPG, or, more aptly, Punch-Out. That makes every fight a face-off. You still dodge attacks and counter, but here you have to face every attack head-on, with added dodging and combat complexity to make up for the lack of movement. There are also a few tags we've thrown in at the end just to make the game easier to parse. Metroidvania, it's kinda like a Metroidvania, where progress is gated by new abilities. But in this case, those abilities are knowledge, knowing where to go and what to do, and more precisely, what spells you've learned and where to use them. Souls-like simple, if not necessarily informative. To put it simply, the game is challenging, and in combat you can die quickly if you don't avoid damage by dodging. We've also added a bit of the connected world a la Dark Souls 1, so have fun with your exploration. So how does it actually play, right? Well, Pilgrim is balanced between two different modes of play, exploration and combat. In exploration, you will navigate a city filled with monsters and dark magics, wandering about the ruined streets and labyrinthine buildings. By both walking and dashing, you'll find a path forward, though the path you find might not be the same as someone else's. During exploration, you may find many items that help you achieve your goal, from weapons and armor to scrolls of esoteric lore to even actual factual bombs that you can use to open up hidden pathways and reveal secret areas. While exploring, you'll also meet plenty of interesting characters surviving in this city. Talk to them, learn what they want, and help them if you choose. Each NPC has their own story they're living through, and your actions can affect the end they reach as much as theirs will affect yours. However, in this city, most things you meet aren't willing or are no longer capable of talking things out. If they see you, you can either run away or enter combat. In combat, you face off directly with your enemy, dodging and weaving through their attacks head-on. Each enemy attacks from many directions, and you'll have to react to each swing, choosing the right time and direction to dodge in response. If you're successful, you'll completely avoid damage, and once the enemy tires themselves out, you'll have the perfect opportunity to counterattack. The simplest way to counter is with your weapon. You can unleash a series of quick, low-damage attacks, perfect for taking advantage of small openings in an enemy's onslaught. Or you can charge up and unleash a powerful weapon skill, dealing far more damage and gaining you much more favor. The other way to use an opening is with an invocation. So long as you have enough favor, a resource accrued in battle by successfully dodging and attacking, you can cast any of a massive number of spells. Similar to Helldiver's stratagem system, you use directional combinations to select the spell you want to cast, and you can select any spell you want, so long as you know it. Let me repeat that. As long as you have enough favor and you know the proper combination, you can cast any spell in the game. Summon fire, encase yourself in thorns, heal your wounds, or even intone a midnight clock to snuff the light from their mortal candle. There are already over 24 spells to find even in the demo, and many more on the way. In addition to casting spells in combat, you can also use the spells you find while traversing the city. Granted, not all will be of much use, but with a bit of experimentation, you'll find that many problems which would otherwise require items or the help of someone else can be overcome instead with a proper invocation. Now that you know how to play, you should probably know who you're playing as. In the final hours of this dying city, ruined by war and afflicted with dark magic, a final traveler arrives at the gates. They pass through and arrive upon a graveyard bathed in unrelenting night. This is the last pilgrim who shall ever walk these streets, who shall ever seek the salvation that was once found in these hallowed walls. That pilgrim is you. From far afield you have traveled long to arrive here. Through a trying odyssey you have been worn to the bone, and now the end of your journey is finally within sight. This city is your final and greatest obstacle. You are trained in the ways of war and sorcery, a powerful combatant, surely capable of overcoming the obstacles in your path. And others know this too. You will meet many people in this city, some pilgrims seeking truth, some wanderers seeking a home, some destitute seeking safety, and others, well, they seek something greater, something hiding in the depths of this place. Everyone has their own story to tell, their own goal to reach, and your paths will intersect, changing the fate of all. So, what is your goal? Why are you here? Well, that is quite simple. You are searching for the sanctified heart, an ancient relic, the remnants of a saint. It is interred within a shrine at the Cathedral de Requiesce. Your goal is to get to it, to find the absolution you've long sought. While your goal is static, the path you take to find it will be your own. There are many ways to overcome the obstacles you face. Take this wall, for instance. You could ignore it, proceeding in the primary path. You could use a bomb to blow it up. If you know how, you could use a spell that does the same. You could even find another way around, then break it open from the back. This flexibility can be found in many parts of Pilgrim, from quests to exploration to your final goal of finding the heart. There are many ways to find your way. It is up to you to forge your own path. So much information. Hopefully you're as excited about Pilgrim as I am. I've spent over a year making it. I'm so excited to be sharing how far I've come, and I'm so ready to go even further. The demo, Part 1, is up on Steam right now. Please download and enjoy, and stay tuned for more on January 30th. Mark your calendars, because more is coming. The success of this project relies not just on you, dear viewer, but on more people seeing this and this game succeeding. So, if you want to help out, please subscribe here for more info and content and more. I'm also probably on TikTok, Instagram, maybe, wherever you normally go. Please like, comment, subscribe, hell, dislike, I don't care. More interactions means more people can see this, and to be honest, we need all the help we can get. If you really feel like helping or you're particularly inspired, you can even go wishlist Pilgrim Unto Shadow on Steam. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later, traveler. Take care not to drown in the deep.